Welcome to King Says So, a channel that advocates for one Africa, one land, one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army. I wish to witness Africans all around the world united as one in our lifetime. Enjoy. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King053, Mr. Easy Imalianing, and we're back at it again with another one. Unfortunately, this one is not a nice video that I would like to do, not nice visuals. Nothing is nice about this video because it can only lead to one thing, and that's death, hatred, death. And after death, it is going to be more death, and there's going to be more hate, and then there's going to be fights between countries. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the video of Somalians and Ethiopia. No, I don't want to say Somalians and Ethiopians. Let me just say it looks like Pakistani Somalians and my brothers from outside who have said enough is enough. These people are fighting us. They're closing our shops. They are looting our shops, and they are coming here saying we sell expired goods, of which it is true. And they're saying enough is enough. We want to fight back. And that's the problem with South Africa, is that South Africa, the level of freedom that everyone has in South Africa, they don't appreciate it. Only foreigners know how much freedom we South Africans have. When you see a person who's not from South Africa having the confidence, the isibindi to come and fight people in their community, it shows you how much freedom there is in South Africa. And I would like to repeat myself, because South Africa is not a xenophobic country. And this type of things, you'll never see them on the news, guys. That's why you're tuned in on King Said So podcast. Here we speak about everything that has to do with taking the African agenda forward and educating each other with experiences such as this, so that they don't have to repeat themselves in the future. South Africa is not a xenophobic country. Every person from any nation in Africa can come to South Africa and earn a living. I don't care if they are picking up papers or scrap metal. I don't care if they are cleaning someone's yard. I don't care if they are teachers, doctors. I don't care if they are washing cars at a car wash, or a chisanyama, a spazo shop, or they are cleaning someone's house. I don't know what is it that they are doing in South Africa, but South Africa is the Dubai of Africa. And I'm not speaking at it as at an arrogant level. I'm speaking as a fact. It's what is happening. If we had to vote for one country in Africa where all nations are there and living, coexisting with each other, it has to be South Africa. It has to be South Africa at a bigger scale. I'm sure in other countries they also have Somalis and Pakistanis and Indians and all that, but in South Africa the scale is different. But now, because our law system, our policing system is failing us, and our politicians do not want to get to the bottom of the problem, the roots of the problem, which is policy. They don't want to implement policy. They don't want to implement laws to protect the township economy, number one, to protect the lives of the refugees and our foreign brothers, to protect the citizens of the country. We're having a situations where there's no law. There's no law. You guys can see these people are getting out of their parties. They are collecting each other and throwing each other with stones. Where do you think this is going to end? And if you are Somalis, Pakistanis, whatever brother, wherever you come from, and you are involving yourself in this activity, where do you think it's going to end? In the community, that community where you guys are fighting back, there's probably 50 of you guys. 50. If you collect each other, you're probably not close to 200. The community is thousands of people. And when that community stands and fights back, people are going to die unnecessary. These problems are problems we can resolve politically. What do I mean by that? There needs to be a limitation of number of spaza shops owned by foreigners in a specific area, in a radius of a specific area. Let's say in 2 kilometers, you're only allowed to have 2 or 3 shops, and there has to be 2 or 3 shops of South Africans also to compete. Okay? And also, you where you are stocking your stock, it needs to be regulated. Every movement must be regulated. Everything, the regulations, where are they? Who is supposed to implement these regulations? We saw with how these spaza shops look inside. We saw the expiring goods. We saw everything. It is so disappointing that our politicians do not want to solve this simple problem. And someone asked me a question. He says, I was speaking about, which is going to be my next video, that even Spar has got expired goods. Pick and Pay, Checkers, ShopRite, you do find expired goods. Why is it that politicians are not fighting against it? You saw the EFF went to Spar in Limpopo and they were busy checking the goods on the shelves there, and they found a lot of expired goods. And someone says, King, are we ready to take on Spar? And I thought about it a minute and I said, no. I think you want to ask, are we prepared? Are we ready? Yes, we are. Are we prepared? No, we are not. Because prepared means we will have an alternative. But in terms of readiness, it means we must point the wrong when we see it. We must try and correct the wrong when we see it. We are ready. And the example I made is that if you're walking in the street and someone just comes and fights you, you are not going to wait for yourself to be prepared to fight. You're just going to be ready and fight back. You understand? You did fight back. You might win, you might lose. But after the fight, when we ask you, are you prepared? You might say, no, I was not preparing to fight anyone that day. The person who was coming probably was prepared, but you were not prepared, but you had to be ready to defend yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm very disappointed by my Somalis brothers and sisters. This is a channel where I advocate for their rights to exist in Africa, especially in South Africa, their rights to, especially Ethiopians, especially the African brothers and sisters. I don't care what type of skin color they have, as long as they are from Africa and they are living in South Africa. I advocate for them to live peacefully here. But it is action like this that disappoint us and that takes us 10 steps back instead of progressing with the way we interact with each other. We're going back. But I am blaming the government. The government will see clips like this. Where is the intelligence of this country? What is the police doing? What is their job? What is the police's job in South Africa? Why can't we implement policies that protect these people, protect us, and protect the consumers? And if you are a Somalian brother and sister, Indian brother and sister, Pakistanis, wherever, and you see these videos, violence is not the way. You cannot win at a country far from your home. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die. Look for the local councillors. Make offers that, listen, we've got so many spaza shops, we don't want to close them. What we will do, we will commit this amount of money from our spaza shops. We can build schools for this community. We can do that. Is how you exist within your community. There's things that these spaza shops can do by just taking out 200 rand a week for one spaza shop. They can build a park. They can build they can fix roads. They can help the municipality.
to fund some other projects that they need, a borehole, whatever. These tuck shops, there are so many of them that they can do that. But nobody is thinking about these things. Now the township economy is corrupt to the broken to the bone, and now nobody knows how to fix it because our politicians don't want to think. Let me end there. Don't want to talk too much. You guys go in the comment section. Tell me. Type agree if you agree. If you don't agree, tell me why don't you agree on the comment section. And please give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. Give me some ideas because you guys are, some of you, when you comment, I read your comment and then I check your YouTube, and I found out that you're not even a content creator. You're just someone on YouTube, but the wisdom that you are dropping on the comment section, it inspires me. You understand? You educate me, guys. Sometimes, some of you. So I'm very keen to hear what you guys are going to say about this situation on the comment section. Please, let's keep it respectful and all that, so that we can get the point across without aggravating nonsense on the comment section. Please, until we meet next time, guys. Don't forget to pray, and after you pray, stand up and go do your best so that God can do the rest. I salute you.
Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy the content, leave your thoughts on the comment section and hit the like and subscribe button, and we will meet on the next one.